It is good to see you all again today. Well, it would be nice if I could see you. Maybe you wouldn't want that, as you are at this very moment thinking, is this set of pyjamas really appropriate for church? As we appreciate the more relaxed way that we can worship now. Or, I haven't dusted this room for a while as we've had no visitors. It's okay, your secret is safe with me. It's difficult to get a feel for the size of the community that worships in this way at the moment. Sometimes even the sense of being a worshipping community is difficult, because worship is something we tended to do collectively in our tradition. We've always prioritised worship. But the Bible seems to talk more about welcoming than it does about worshipping. And that has been even more difficult. How do you welcome someone online to a recorded service? That's something many are trying to work out right at this moment. Yet that ethic of welcome continually comes up in the conversation we have with the Bible. And it is there again this morning in the passage that we've read. Whoever welcomes you welcomes me, says Jesus. And whoever welcomes me welcomes the one who sent me. One of the things we don't get in our contemporary way of living is that in Jesus' day, when you welcomed someone, you welcomed not just the individual, you welcomed all he or she stood for, their family and their beliefs. This is a huge corrective for our individualised society. You never did just welcome an individual, but everything that came along with that person. We're a lot more critical of that today, a lot more suspicious, whereas the kingdom idea of welcome was to make space, generous space, beyond our own silo for other people. It was a much richer way of being in community, where you came across different views and realities and relationships and made space for them in your welcome. This is what the kingdom welcomes. This is how you relate to folk, to how you welcome folk. In welcoming, you implicitly honoured the person's beliefs and family and associations. It's not about agreeing. It is about saying, well, you have a place and I'll make you a place simply by welcoming you. Because Jesus is not just for followers. Jesus is for everyone. And in a post-COVID world, I wonder if the church might rediscover that ethic of welcome. That the kingdom, or the beloved community as some call it, is broad and wide and invites life, diversity, and indeed honours that. The church is certainly going to be smaller in size, but there is the very reason to be wider in welcome. It's a radical plan. Begin with the welcome, the breadth and generosity of welcome, and imagine what that might do to us. I was listening to the radio earlier in the week, a series the BBC is running called Rethink, about what we're learning from the pandemic, and historian Neil Ferguson was commenting on progress, saying that the pandemic won't halt progress in institutions if progress is happening, but it will have the biggest impact where there is no progress, or progress has stopped and stagnation has set in. It will expose these institutions. So here's a thought. While it would be easy to fit the institutional church into that latter group perhaps, beginning with our welcome, the first words we say, remember Jesus isn't there just for followers, then the breadth and generosity and diversity of our welcome might be one of the biggest steps in the progress we can make in becoming what we will surely eventually become as we emerge and live again, not as we have been, but as we will be.